It is Big Red Rally Day for the University of Nebraska and the 1890 initiative here in Lincoln. My name is Jake Bartecki, talking with Mobile, Alabama's own Jimari Butler. Jimari, first of all, thanks for taking the time. You guys have had some time this offseason, getting back into it now, but I want to kind of hear from you what the offseason's been like, getting your mind right, getting your body right for spring practice.
Thank you for having me, first off. But I feel like going into this offseason, it was more of a attack mentality, more of a go mode because we're chasing three. We lost a couple of games at the end by 3 points, so that has been a focus point, as a team.
So spring practice, March 24th. How excited are you to get the pads back on, start hitting again? Because this is a defense that was really strong last season, and you brought in a lot of talent on both sides of the ball, both young and old. So how excited are you for this spring?
I'm very excited. You get to really see what everybody can do because spring is no game coming up. So it's really just you going against your teammate, and it's iron sharpening iron. So I'm excited for that.
Last season, 34 tackles, 8.5 for loss, 5.5 sacks. What would you say the X factor, if you will, was for you, specifically last season in the defense?
Really just getting more comfortable with what Coach White was calling and playing fast. So, this was really my year that I played a lot, probably the most I ever played since I got to college, so it was gaining that confidence, really.
And you were not just a football player growing up. You were a pretty good basketball player as well. One of the best players down in Mobile, Alabama. So how comfortable are you with the decision to have gone with football over hoops?
I'm very comfortable, actually. I miss it sometimes, I go in my closet and I still see, a lot of my basketball stuff. But, I feel like overall I'm more comfortable playing football than I was basketball.
Sounds like you're probably better playing basketball than you were predicting basketball, because I think you had Kentucky winning it all in March Madness, and then Jack Golke comes in and hits 10 threes against the Wildcats, and that was that.
Yeah, it was. I like what Kentucky had going. They got some great role players coming out the bench. Rob Dillingham is one of them that I like.
Would you have kept John Calipari?
For sure.
For sure.
For
How
sure.
hot would you have his seat be?
For sure. It wouldn't have been hot to me.
Wouldn't have been hot.
He was a great coach to me.
Interesting. Well, let's switch it back to football a little bit. Obviously, Coach Tony White coming back this season, year number 2 under Coach Rule. First of all, how excited are you to have your defensive coordinator back, and how confident are you in Coach Rule this second season after really building some positive momentum around the program last year?
Getting Coach White back, that was obviously huge for us as a defense, because it's our second year with our coordinator. And I feel like this year going to be a huge stepping stone for us. And, just playing under Coach Rule, because I believed in him since day one. And, I bought into the things that he said, and I kind of watch it unfold last season. So, I feel like it's no ceiling for us as a team.
And your defense was top 3 in the Big Ten last year, rushing, passing. What do you think was the key to that? Obviously, you mentioned Coach White, but also, going into this next season, how much more comfortable are you going to be under Coach White's system in now a second year?
I'm very comfortable, really. But I feel like as a team, we got to get more takeaways. And we kind of emphasize that this offseason also. What
about personal goals for this season? Anything?
Nah, not really nothing personal. I'm a team guy. I don't really like talking about myself. So as a team, just go out there and just get it.
So let's talk a little bit about 1890, obviously Big Red Rally Day here in Lincoln. The impact on NIL in your personal life. I know your mom came out for a couple of games last season. How many did she get to see here in Lincoln?
She came to 4, actually.
Okay, 4 of them. Which game was her favorite? I'm guessing maybe the Northwestern game. You kind of delivered the dagger with the sack at the end.
Yeah, it was she said she liked Purdue game also, but the weather kind of threw her for a loop because, it was cold that game.
That was, everybody was talking about it was the wind, not the cold, yeah. So the Purdue game, huh?
Yeah, probably, if I had to say, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, one more question. This is, again, Jimari Butler, black shirt defense member. How has been working with 1890 been great for you and your career here at Nebraska?
Really, like you said, my mom never came to a game. I think she came to, one spring game, and that was it. So, getting out in front of the community and getting a chance to, for my mom to see what I see, sure. I feel like it kind of opened her eyes knowing that, I'm in a place that'll help me thrive.
All right. Well, Jimari, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
He's Jimari Butler. We are continuing our conversations about Big Red Rally Day here on News Channel Nebraska and the 1890 initiatives. More interviews coming up here on NCN.